Hi everyone, Deanne Davis here. I'm still waiting on Amy Smilovic to tune in and then we can get started.
Waiting on Amy to join in. It's still loading. Hope everyone is having a great Friday. Oh, hey, there you are.
Hi,
How's
how
it
are you doing?
going? I'm good.
I'm good. I'm wearing a suit.
Me too. I just couldn't wait any longer. I mean, are you wearing what is that, the linen tweed?
I'm actually wearing the nylon pants with it
Nice.
because I got the black ones.
Nice. That's,
But I'm wearing the tweed, and it feels so freaking good to not be wearing a sweatshirt right now. So
yeah.
I'm really happy.
I have an elastic waistband ban as soon as this is over. I just want to wear a really
Yeah,
nice tailored suit every day the second we're back in the office.
I know.
I'm actually wearing the tropical wool because I've been wearing the bloomers a lot during quarantine, especially with like oversized sweaters and t-shirts and things like that. But right now I'm actually wearing it as the full suit, and then I want to show you how I've been playing around with it to dress it down as well. Also, how's the
Cool.
lighting this time? Much better, right?
Very good. Very
Okay.
good.
So I'm
So
wearing this.
Dion, real quick, I just want to tell people what we're going to go through today.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
So like Dion said, she's got the bloomers and she's going to show them a couple of different ways to wear them, and not just in terms of what you're wearing back with them, but how you can also manipulate them, what the little tricks are. Then while she's talking, I'm going to talk about some of the different thought process that goes into when we're designing, and specifically with the bloomers and the tropical wool, where you can wear all the pieces, how it follows the codes that I talk about on Instagram stories of things being that balance of chill, modern, and classic. And
Hmm.
then Dion, when you're changing clothes, I've actually got some visuals to show people how to wear things in the way of one ton or none, because
Perfect.
that's something that gets brought up a lot. And so when we do that, I've got examples of, especially in the ton category, how you can wear those things that are a little bit crazier, that sometimes sit in your closet and you're like, what the fuck did I do with that purchase? And it'll show you like how to wear them in a calm way that, if you're a creative pragmatic, it'll be right up your alley. And if you're a crazy dresser, then you can just sit there and laugh at us and think how wrong we are. And that's cool too, because that's your style. So
Oh,
anyway,
I see a comment. Well, I'm in Florida. It's hot. Well, I'm actually
no,
going to show you actually how to dress it to where you can wear it. And also the tropical wool is a virgin wool blend, so it is very lightweight. It's actually, fun fact about tropical wool. It is the common fabric that the Pope wears because he's in multiple climates all the time. I actually found that out. This Italian woman told me that, and I was like, oh, cool.
that's
Fun
crazy.
fact about tropical wool. So
Well,
it's
and also it's tropical wool. It's not Antarctic wool. It actually, by the nature of the name, means you can wear it a lot of different places.
Yeah, well,
So,
I think the wool in the name freaks people out, but it's very, very light. So I'm going to show you actually how to wear it. After I show the suit and some more dressed up options, I'm going to show how to dress it down and wear it again. So for the ladies that have commented that are in Florida, you can definitely wear these in springtime. So actually what I'm wearing right now is the tropical wool. I'm actually wearing the full suit from Runway. Perfect. Can you see me nice and
yeah,
clear? Great. So this is just that rounded shoulder blazer back to the tropical wool, and then I'm wearing the bodysuit. So especially for warmer climates, the bodysuit is a great way to wear this wool and kind of balance it out.
yeah, and especially Dion, for those who don't know, Dion was a ballerina, and she hates her toes as a result. And so she will
I
never wear
do.
open-toed shoes. But
It's not a thing.
this sandal too is super chic with that. So, Dion errs on the side of like a pump that has a closed toe, but it's still bare. But these sandals are really great too. And this is I don't know the name of the sandal. Reed?
That's the Rio heel. So
Rio
that's the one
heel.
that comes in the brown and then the that beautiful tangerine and then the white as
Yeah.
well.
Which
So
is great too, because it's actually only like a 2.5 inch heel. It's not like, it actually looks taller than it is.
yeah, it's very deceptive. I love it because it really looks like you have all that height and you also have the lengthening of the leg with that silhouette too, which is really wonderful.
Can we see the bodysuit with the
Yeah, of
shorts?
course. I will say this. I have it as a halter because it stays up a little bit better for me. So for any of you who are a little bit on the bustier side, you can actually take one strap and make it a halter to make it stay up a little bit better.
Okay, not to put you on the spot, but what is your chest size in that?
I am a 36B, and I'm
36
wearing,
B?
yeah, and I'm wearing a small, so I have to, like, it
But I would say
actually,
you're a very full B, right? Like,
I'm a full B, yeah.
and I'm like a A minus. And I'm just saying it because if you're A minus, B plus, C, whatever, that bodysuit works. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't have like a weird gape or anything when you're super flat chested like I am. And then Dion looks amazing in it. So,
And you know, it honestly is so comfortable even just to wear it like this back to slides.
yeah,
I even throw it on with like a poplin shirt on top just to make it look a little bit more dressed down
yeah.
here. Just like this, and then I roll the sleeves. And it's a completely different look here. Still
And
very relaxed, chill, modern.
I think the reason why that shirt though works without it looking like you're just running around with the shirt thrown on your body is that the back of it has that really nice detail. So it looks really considered, you know, it's not like, it doesn't look like you just threw on, you know, your boyfriend's shirt.
Which is also still chic, but I think that cocoon look is really what makes it look so Tibi and just, you know, it's one of my favorite shirts. I remember when we had this shirt in spring 15, I got all three colors because there was like a print, a pink and a blue, and I got all three. And now I have this one. So,
But I think I mean, you're right. Like, I think the whole boyfriend shirt, pure boyfriend shirt thing is good. But I think that, you know, I get a lot of questions from people who work in offices that aren't like, you know, it's not like I'm at Vogue running around. And so, you know, I worked at American Express and, you know, there's still like a fine line that you can jump over quickly. And that shirt, because of that detail, kind of gives it permission to be left out, you know, untucked, unbuttoned,
mhm.
and the whole thing. And you can get away with it in, you know, that kind of office environment and not just a creative agency or something like that.
Definitely. Also, with this one, I love that I can even, because you have the flaps here, you can even crisscross tuck it. Somebody just asked what this is. This is the Eco Poplin shirt. So it's from our spring 2 delivery. It comes in white and latte.
Oh,
So if you
that's
see,
good.
so if you see here, another way to wear it with the cocoon shape in the back.
That's good. That's really good.
And with the bodysuit, it gives you that security because I don't always want to have it pinned. I want to have it be comfortable and kind of loose and open, especially for hot weather. So having the bodysuit underneath makes that work even
So,
better.
so the slits on the side, I get a lot of questions about why do we do such high slits on the side? And one of the reasons is because, you know, it's just an opening to put your hands in your pocket without your whole shirt gunching up over your elbows. And, you know, there's something about when a woman just stands the way Dion is standing, and when the pockets sit lower on the hip, your whole arm just relaxes. You don't look uptight. I look like, you know, I could ask you for directions and you wouldn't like sneer or anything like that. So, you know, it just gives a lot of ease to it. And then it lets you manipulate things like the way you just crisscross and tucked it in.
Yeah, this is my favorite shirt. It gives you endless styling hacks, especially because I like to do an oversized button-down shirt as a replacement for my blazer. Because generally when I dress myself, I basically incorporate our Tibi rule of three. And so even in the summer months when I have just a t-shirt on, I want to throw like just an oversized white button down. So that gives me that third piece to really round out my look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just gives you endless styling hacks. I have seen people play around with this so many ways. I think I might
Well,
actually do a whole thing on this shirt one
well,
week.
because that's, you know, when we talk about like all the different places that you're going to wear something, you know, when you are creative, pragmatic, and you have that mix between, right, extremely pragmatic and very creative, and you're right in the middle. One of the places that is oddly the hardest to find your comfort zone when you're dressing for is when you go on a vacation to a place like Miami, Ibiza, a place that like has that super chill, ultra bohemian vibe. And it's because, you know, it just really tips the scale too much towards the ease and everything. And you feel a little bit too costumey. And I know when I was in Ibiza and everyone's like running around, right, with like sequin tool. Like, I mean, it's like Coachella on steroids on the beach. And
Yeah,
for me, that shirt with just a bikini underneath, like that was the perfect cover up.
it is.
So it's still like it has the sexiness that you want if you are in Miami or if you're in Ibiza, but it doesn't have, it's not uptight. You don't feel like you just like thought you were going to Nantucket and somehow landed, you know, on an island in Spain. So, you know, really like when you've got a shirt like that, make it work so hard for you. Make a BB cover up, make it go to the office, make it go out on a date, make it go to the grocery store. Like use your clothing like crazy. And I don't know, I would sleep in it too, you know?
Okay, I've noticed a few questions too while you were talking as well. Someone wanted to see the back of the shirt. This is the back. It actually has like this detail here, and it's got
And
that scooped back.
does that have our D ring on it? The
This one does not have the D-ring on it. And all of these pieces are available now. We made it very easy for you guys. If you go to the new arrivals, everything that you see here is going to be on the first and second pages. So I'm going to show a couple more looks on how to play around with these, but more importantly, I want to show a styling hack with the bloomers. Let me
Okay.
just get into.
Okay, so you get dressed. I'm gonna show you guys something, and I'll put this up on Instagram afterwards as well. But if you guys can really see here, I think you can. I'm doing a good job, right? What I've done here is I'm going to talk to you all about the one ton or none notion. So a lot of the stuff that Dion is showing you today is in the none category. There are no colors being used. So here I've shown you other options for wearing the blazer with denim. These denim shorts from Ray are my favorite. And even mixing back the blazer with the old standby paper bag white jogger pant that we reissued this spring. And we have it only available in our New York store. But this is all an example of just dressing with no color, but you're mixing so many textures and lengths and you know, pieces that are super chill, like in the faded jeans, but mixed with the jacket that has a shoulder. You know, this is just the way to do no color when you're dressing. And I know, you know, because so many times you love the idea of wearing no color. It's supposed to be chic and modern. You're going to look all sandy and everything. But sometimes it can feel just so damn dull. So that the key is to get all the different textures here and really focus on the high-low, especially the black tropical wool blazer. And the person who is in Florida was asking, you know, I wear it back with our nylon joggers all the time. If you go through my old Instagram, you guys know this jogger is just on absolute repeat, and a lot of you guys have it. But it is, you know, it is the best way to get that look that is that chill, modern, and classic at the same time. And, you know, you guys have heard me talk about that on stories, that CMC balance is really key. Okay, here comes Dion again.
So I actually pushed up the tropical wool bloomers and made them a skirt. So I'll show you how I did that. So you take it and you just bring it all the way up to the top of your thigh and then fold it over just like that. That way you can still wear it with like an oversized blouse, and it looks like a really cute skirt moment as well. And it really gives a great kind of side profile too with the oversized blouse. Because I have a lot of things like this in my closet, you know?
I know, I love that. Will you pull up the shirt a little bit so we can see that?
Do you want to see with the t-shirt on?
Yeah, let me see it with the t-shirt.
Because I have a t-shirt on underneath. Because I know people want to see how to wear these with oversized things too, especially.
Well, what's good when Dion had it on oversized, you want to leave about 4 inches of the skirt so you kind of have that look with it coming out. And then with the t-shirt is great too. And you know, Dion's legs are small, right? Like she's size 2, whatever. But the beauty when you've got a short that comes out this wide is your legs do look quite small. And when you talk about all the different places you can wear this, you know, if you're going on vacation, then, which we will one day again, I promise. But if you're on vacation, when Dion was wearing the shorts longer with a heel, with the bodysuit. She was absolutely perfect for going out at night. But now she could like be bike riding with her kids, and not that she does not have, by the way. But if she did, she could be bike riding with them and she would not look like a crazy mom. And so when you got stuff that really could go out to like the nicest dinner, and then you could actually be on a bike riding it and not look like a jerk, like that's really key.
And you know, that same principle goes, you can still throw that white shirt on top, but if you want to make this more evening, I can actually show it with the one shoulder top as well, because I absolutely love that Giselle stretch. I'll slip that one on really fast so you guys
Yeah, and
can
I'm
see it.
gonna, while you're doing that, I'm gonna show, I did an example of wearing a ton of color, right? And so when you're wearing a ton, what is great is when you have something that is so familiar and comfortable to you, like this bloomer short, but then you're able to mix in a lot of extreme looks. So here I have things that I love, like the Chris Kane t-shirt here with the big Simone Rachat earrings. But, you know, when you're mixing it with the bloomer short, it keeps it right in that creative, pragmatic balance. Same as if you were to do like the Balenciaga big shirt here with the little funny quirky earrings, again, with the short, and it's just a clean sneaker, you're straight up creative, pragmatic. And
So
so,
I'm wearing
okay.
the one shoulder top. My personal style, I'd wear them long, but this is also another way to really repurpose it, and it almost kind of looks like a jumpsuit in a way.
Yeah, and I think, guys, this is where we do like to give people options, because that Dion style would definitely be to wear it longer, but it's all about like if you feel really good with them shorter, and if you've got like these amazing legs that you want to show off, or if you don't have amazing legs and you still want to show them off, whatever, um, you can really just do with the clothing what you want. When I give you the guidelines on how to think about stuff, I want you to know that this is the way that I think about fashion. You can choose to agree with it or not, or else you can just do what you want with it. But we will not be upset with you. But I personally love it this way too. Dion, I mean, because Dion, you look like yourself.
I do. And also, I wanted to show, you know, if you want to bring these up, because I know some people don't really, I love to wear my pants low like this because it looks very chill. But, you know, when I'm wearing head to toe black, sometimes I like to create a little bit more dimension. So you can even belt it by what I showed you on one of our last lives, taking the belt and running it underneath the belt loops to make it more paper bag. It still gives you that very chill look, but then you kind of create a little more dimension in your outfit.
Yeah, and you guys don't like sometimes. I mean, I think Silver and Ashton are watching this, and they know like sometimes someone will go into the dressing room and they'll throw something on, and then like in 1 second they've like ripped it off their body. They're like, no.
Mm-hmm.
And you really should like fiddle around with the clothing, you know, because we were talking the other day, well, actually I was talking with young designers about this, but they were asking about fit. How do we know how to design something that fits? But from a customer standpoint, you guys are probably wondering sometimes like, why do no designers have any fit standards? And, you know, I ask you, go to the beach, look around. No one has body standards, so why would there be fit standards? Like everyone's bodies are really different. So, you know, if you learn these tricks with the belt, if you learn how to slide your pants up and down, like that will give you options. You know, we're not trying to trick everyone by, you know, having just like one dimension of clothing. It really is that we all have very different body shapes. So play around with the clothing. If it doesn't fit the way you thought it would fit immediately when you try it on, just jigger it around, and it probably will, or it might not. Send it back, whatever. But do play around with it. I love the belt with it. That looked really good.
Yeah, I love this vintage belt. For whatever reason, like if I do head to toe black, I like to have a little bit of some sort of break from it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it just brings it up a little bit more if you want to bring it up higher, especially for some of you petites. I know someone was asking what size I am in some of these pieces. This is a 4 in the bloomer. That way I could bring them up and then also have them slouchy. All the tops so far have been size small.
And you know, I think a good example of that is like if I think of like Leandra when she comes in, you know, if any of you follow Leandra on Insta, she's tiny, right? She's teeny, but when she comes in, she'll grab all of our 4 samples, and you know, she just twists it and makes it work. So again, just fiddle around with the clothing and see what works best for you. But there's no like preset, like I am exactly this size.
Someone's asking to see the pants from the back. Here you go.
And it's just clean, right? Do we have pocket welts back there? I can't remember.
You do. Yeah, you do have pocket welts. Mine aren't untacked because they're new. But yeah, I just took the belt off so you can see how they're sitting here.
So guys, these are subtle things to look out for, but those pocket welts, that's what makes a pant really chill. And it's funny when we're styling things, when we're designing and when we're fitting it, sometimes we won't have the pocket welts on and it will be really clean. And then it just looks so like uptight, you know, when you just got that whole smooth, you know. So when we put a big utilitarian pocket on something, when you put the pocket welts on something, those are the things that really like chill things out. And I talk to the stores a lot about this too, because they're very subtle details. And it's, you know, if you think that you're pulling up an item that's going to be all chill and you put it on and you're like, I saw a picture of someone wearing this, I know I should feel good in it. Sometimes it's something as subtle as like not having the welt pockets that makes you not feel chill in it. So look for those kind of menswear tailoring details in the brands that you wear. If you have a philosophy like Dion and I, which you probably kind of do if you're spending your time with us right now. So those are some of the things to look out for sure.
Also, someone asked if these come in other colors. There is another tropical wool bloomer set, but the bloomer is actually a little bit longer.
And it's in mine. It's in my fabric.
Yeah, and that fabric too. So she's wearing the linen tweed. So there's a lightweight linen tweed in that oatmeal color that she's wearing. And then there's also a purple tropical wool. Someone asked about the name of the white shirt. It's called the Eco Poplin because it's actually an eco-friendly poplin that we produced starting with this spring. And then someone asked about elaborating on the rule of 3 a little bit because we talked about that earlier. That really just means that every set of 3 is complete. That basically means that when you're doing an outfit, like for instance, when I had this outfit on, this is 2 elements. When I take this and put it with the belt, it makes it the 3rd element and it really finishes out the outfit. Now, I could go without the belt and do a crazier shoe and that makes it have a 3rd element as well. So that just basically means really finding that delicate balance of a well-rounded outfit. Personally, if you have more than 3 elements, whether it's having like, if you have statement earring, sometimes that counts as 2 if it's a lot. You know, it's, you really have to balance it out, but having chill, modern, and classic all in one look, but then also making sure that you're not doing too much in one outfit. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, because sometimes that rule of 3 with chill, modern, and classic, sometimes it can actually even be all encompassed in one piece. So like the bloomer pant, it's really modern, right? It's a bloomer style, but it's classic because it's a tropical wool in black. Like we didn't use, you know, it's not lame. And then it's super chill because it's got the little bit lower waistline. It's got the back welt pockets. It's got all the menswear detailing. So it's chill, it's modern, it's classic. You've got all 3 elements in one. So it can either be 3 elements in one piece of clothing or the 3 elements on the body, like you were saying, how the zebra belt takes it to 3 there.
And is the bodysuit on site? Yes, it is. It's it should be on the 2nd page of new arrivals today. So it's, and also the strap is removable, as I said earlier.
Cool.
Yeah. I have, yeah, that's all the outfits I have for today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna, I'll put this up on the site for you guys to look at. So this is the other outfit here in the ton area. So that's 1 ton or none. This is mixing a ton. This is the La Double J top here from Vermilion. If you guys don't know the store, it's an amazing store in the South. And I've shown it here with the leve earrings and our flat sandals. So one of the things when you think about with doing a ton is that you've got it with the neutral short, right, and the black, but that you also mix it then with like a chills sandal or something, so that you're like full on in your print and your earrings, but then everyone else says, you know what, I'm not a crazy person. Because what Dion and I want you guys to do is feel great about those really special novel things that you have in your closet. And I had brought out here today like some of the things that I have that would be like kind of crazy for me, my personality, right? Like I love my big Gucci sweater here, but I would never, I mean, okay, like so much respect, right, for Gucci, love them. But like, of course, this is the runway image, right? So that's not where I'm going with it. And for you guys, you know, when you have something really crazy and fun and interesting, but you have a cleaner, more minimal style, you can still work that in. Just remember to work it back in, like with the basics, like what Dion's wearing, or the nylon track pants. Another thing here that we have is the jeweled sandals that we did from spring as well. And again, when you're wearing just all of the black, super clean, or even for me, just wearing the black track pants here, you can see them a little bit better. I'm really happy about these track pants, by the way, and we were able to hijack someone's box who was going to a big store, and we took them out and we put them on our site. So we have some more of the nylon track pants on the site. We'll be excited. But this is how you can add those things into your closet, that they don't have to sit there and be the angry pieces that you end up calling real about later on. Even things like my old Fendi baguette here. But again, with what I'm wearing, when I'm wearing it with all the neutrals, I feel very like me, because I'm not like the Sarah Jessica Parker character on Sex and the City, but I will definitely take some of her pieces. I'll just turn them into more of a creative, pragmatic wardrobe. And then pulling up that sandal again, but just look for those really clean sandals that you'll wear everywhere. One of the great things about this one is it is a super dark chocolate brown. And that's kind of like, I don't know, it's the most functional color in the world, because it's dark enough that you can wear it out at night. It becomes evening, but then it's not so aggressive that you can't just, you know, walk around in it during the day. So it's like the perfect shoe. Also on stories on our Instagram too, I will have a whole layup of what as well of, I showed you none, I showed you ton, and then I have some visuals too of one, how to add in that one pop of color that makes an outfit really dynamic. Because what happens is, you know, you go from ton, one, or none. The screwy thing is like when you get two or three. And what happens is when you get two or three elements on an outfit, your outfit becomes more about the pieces of clothing that you're wearing and not the style that you're wearing, or not the style that you have. And so even with what I'm wearing right now, with the blazer, with the black track pants, and then I'm wearing my mom and dad on a t-shirt. We did this for a trip we had in Asia one time. But you know, just one pop, one thing, and then it says, oh, she's chill, she's modern, she's relaxed, and not she's a t-shirt with funny earrings and a hat and weird glasses and the whole thing. And this really is about letting people see you first and then the clothing second. And it's about having style. And someone asked me in an interview a long time ago, you know, can or style, like, do you have to be born with it? And I really emphatically believe that is not true. I think that you have to be, you can be born with recognizing things that are beautiful, right? And you can be born with having good taste, but learning how to express yourself through your style is really difficult. It took me a really long time, and that's why we've diffused this into these couple of rules, because once I found them, they helped me so better express myself and feel so much more comfortable in my own skin. You know, when you are dressed well, when you feel good about the outfit that you've put on, your confidence just can go through the roof. It really can. And, you know, we always, in the last year, I spoke so much about how style affects your confidence. And now I think it's a lot too about how style affects your mood. And, I mean, Dion, I don't know about you, but I'm like one of those walking pharmaceutical commercials right now where they're like, do you find yourself crying in the morning in the shower and, you know, sending emails at 4 in the morning? And like, you know, I'm like, I am. Like, I am that person now.
Yeah.
And, but I don't think I need to take medicine for it. You know, I think maybe we'll just like make the clothing the medicine, right? Oh,
It's
sorry.
true. The second I put on, oh, hi, Jack.
Jack.
The second I put on an outfit, even if it's something that's still very chill and works with what I'm doing during the day, or even if it's just I decide I want to put on like, you know, an earring with my t-shirt and my bloomers, like it just brightens my day and makes me feel like, it just makes me feel more like a person after, you know, weeks with, you know, pants with drawstrings in them. You know, I feel like we all had that week of just wearing athleisure, and I just want to wear a blazer ASAP. So it needs to get a little warmer so my blazer can be my outerwear. That would be great. I just want to wear something tailored. I just want to wear a nice outfit and, you know, feel like myself again. Yeah. And, you know, someone actually like wrote in about how does this tie into sustainability? And if you notice the past 3 sessions we've done on IG Live, I've actually rotated out a lot of the same pieces, because sustainability can also just mean being very pragmatic about how you purchase your clothing. Because every time you order something online and if it's not carefully planned and you're thinking about where you're wearing those things, it's, you know, it's just better to be more mindful of what you're buying, how many times you can wear it. At Tibi, we don't want you to get something and then throw it away at the Real. We want you to keep it, love it, wear it forever.
Totally. And I think just real quickly, someone had asked what the name of the track pant is. And I'm wearing the nylon cargo ones that we did in black. And we did a thing with Dion last week in the silver, and we did them in white, all different colors. So the black nylon cargo pants. And then the one that I was showing you that we did, I think 3 or 4 years ago now, that we've had on repeat. This is the paper bag jogger, and those are available only at the Tibi store. But if you DM Ashton or Teresa or Silver, they can hook you up with those. But yeah, I think, Dion, it's sustainability. It is first and foremost about buying less. I mean, I can make all the seaweed sweatshirts and everything in the world, but if you're not like buying less of them, it's really not going to matter. I mean, it matters, but it's important to do both, right? I mean, I believe in sustainable fabrics, and we're using a lot of recycled fabrics in the collection, and definitely a lot of eco fabrics. The poplin shirt that you showed is the eco poplin, which uses, I think, 1/1000th of the amount of water that's used normally to process cotton. But wait, how I do want those pants you just showed. Okay.
Oh, the pants, Silver actually linked in the comments. If you scroll up, she actually sent a link you can click through, but they're called the crispy nylon if you're looking for them on Tibi.com. So if you search it, just put crispy nylon and it should show up. It's in black, white, there's a brown, and then there's also, we made pink, right?
We did. And
yeah, we made pink, yeah.
Someone challenged me to wear them, so I'm going to have to, I have them here.
Oh, good. I don't have those, but I'm curious to see it because I know you're not really a pink gal, so I'm excited to see it. Yeah.
It's really weird. Like I will, I mean, I love designing into pink. I bought that British Vogue last month because it had a pink cover, and then like I don't really wear pink, but you know, everyone's got those things that they're really drawn to. This is one of my other things that I brought out here, but this is my little Balenciaga wallet here. It's got cats on it. Like, I don't think if anyone was like, what kind of wallet is Amy going to have? I don't think they would have gone right to the the cat wallet. But you know, you just have those things. So I've got the pink pants in my closet. I'll see how if I feel good in them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them. Also, someone said that their size was sold out in the crispy nylon. Send a DM to either Ashton, Tibi, or Silver at the boutique, and they can probably source a size for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we look forward to doing this again next week. There was another question about the sandal, the jeweled sandal that Amy was showing. It's called the Ping. It comes in black and white. It's that jeweled,
This one,
sports sandal.
and this one comes in whole sizes only. I wear 39.5 in Tibi. But for this one, I took a 39 because you can see like it's a pretty big shoe, right? So like if you got it too big, you'd be like walking like that. And what's good is when you put it on, for me, I have a wider foot and it was super tight in the front, but it's adjustable, right? So just adjust it. But it's really comfortable. Plus it's like this, we really designed for, we did so many good basics for spring, but like I said, you don't want the basics to be like, just put you to sleep right away. So when you wear like the big poplin shirt with a matching poplin skirt, then this is a way to like give it more guts to it, guts to the outfit.
I think I might even try those. Since I hate my feet, I might try them with a sporty sock or maybe the Tibi socks. I'm going to try it out.
We're really into socks right now.
Mm-hmm.
That I'll keep wearing.
Maybe with some of the Miriam Tool shorts. I'm going to test it out and send you some photos.
Yeah.
All right. I think
So,
that's it for today, right?
all right, guys. We're having fun doing these. So we will see you next week. And if you have anything specific that you want to talk about, just, let us know.
And this will also be saved.
means
So you guys,
EMS.
yes, and it'll be saved so you guys can look back, and there's all the links that they've been posting on the product, and you can also find it in stories as well. So thanks, everyone.
All right. Ciao.
Bye.